My paper I did was on subsistence goods in Alaska. In my research paper, I talked about how subsistence goods are important to the people, the traditions that are followed when animals are hunted, and how the people are impacted nutritionally from the foods they consume. I chose to do this topic because I find this really interesting that these people can live off of so little. I also wanted to learn more about their traditions and if their lifestyle choices affected their health. I found a lot of interesting things and I'm really excited to share with you guys. So enjoy! Food is important to the Alaskan people. The Alaskan people rely on food to help them survive the harsh winters and glorious summers. The native people have been hunting and gathering subsistence goods for hundreds of years. The lands provide an abundant amount of nourishing foods for the people to feed off of. People from northern and coastal areas of Alaska feel that the foods are very important to them to be strong and healthy. In many villages, there are no stores, so the people need to find their own foods, which leaves them to hunt game, pick berries, and fish for salmon. These foods help the people stay strong and alive, although villagers may have a hard time finding foods due to financial situations. A lot of times, there aren't jobs that are available, and it's hard to access lands by foot that the native people can hunt on. The people aren't as lucky as their elders because back before settlers came to the lands, the native people could hunt wherever and whenever they wanted. It's hard now to find easy access places to hunt because of companies such as Fish and Game have put restrictions on places of when and where people can hunt. Also, many people don't have the money to pay for passes for hunting moose and caribou, and they don't have money for utilities such as gas, repairs, or ammunition for their guns. So when people go hunting and they are successful, they are very grateful and they cherish the foods that they gathered. Traditions are important to the natives as well. Just as we have family traditions like playing or watching football on Thanksgiving or how we prepare foods, the Alaskan natives have special ways for when they go hunting. It is really important to the people that they thank the animal that is giving their life up so they can use their parts to help them survive. Like when coastal villages go hunting for whales, it's a big ordeal for the whole village. The hunters need to be very patient in this process. The people believe that they are connected to the whales and are so happy about the hunt. The tools that they use are usually the ones that have been used for many generations, so it is important to use the tools that have been used for years. When the whale is killed, the people rejoice and thank the whale, and the people are very respectful of each piece of meat. They also throw parties at the end and distribute the meat evenly out to each person in the village, but the elders get the most traditional parts. The video Inupiaq whale hunt that we watched in class does a really good job explaining this process. People strongly believe in being respectful to the animal because they think if they're mean to them, they won't go back the next years. My last topic is if foods that Alaskan natives eat is healthy for the people. There have been many people who have researched the topic because others think that because there is no access to stores that people don't get their full amount of nutrients. From my studies, I found that the Alaskan Native people live off foods that are filled with vitamins and minerals. These subsistence goods don't have any preservatives or things added to the food. Also, there isn't much fat in it because these animals are very clean. This is very good for the people, and they don't get as sick as often. The native people are some of the strongest people in Alaska because of the healthy foods they consume. If native Alaskans were to eat foods that came from stores, they would get really sick. They aren't used to the preservatives and things that they put into the food, so if they were to eat it, they wouldn't be as healthy. Studies have shown that Alaskan Native people live healthy lifestyles because of the foods they consume. For many years, the people have lived off the land. The people have been hunting animals and gathering foods for hundreds of years, and the people living there today keep the traditions going by doing what the elders did in the past. The food is important to the people, not only because it keeps them alive, but because the natives believe they have a connection with the animals. Traditions not only are important to the people because of family-related issues, but it's important because they express who the people are and what the culture is about. The food needs to be good for the people because it will keep them strong and healthy. Alaskan natives have lived a certain way for many years, and it's important for the different cultures to keep this way of living constant and contemporary.